Hey everybody, welcome to Avenue Studios Date Night with Jacob and Michelle. We are here to reveal some spoilers for a card game that Michelle and I very much love. And we're also here to hang out with you guys. You guys get to be part of our date night. Hopefully you can hear us. We are using a little bit of a new setup because why not adjust everything all the time? Trying to always make it better. First of all, hi to everybody in chat. Busy, yes. The shindig was busy. We'll go over that too. We have lots of fun things planned for tonight. She's nervous. I'm excited. Let's do this. All right, first things first. Don't kick the desk too hard. You're going to move the camera on us.
Whoops.
It's all good. You guys remember a little while back we talked about Alpha Clash? It is a card game, trading card game that blows 𝙏𝙖 out of the water. Yes, Mush does kick my butt in this game. That is why I stopped playing it. I'm just kidding. We still play it. Had to get through Christmas and New Year's.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, the Page Con that we went to. Yeah, so it's been a while, kind of shaking off a little bit of the dust, but...
If you guys remember, we talked about Alpha Clash. It is a game that both Michelle and I, yes, Mush kicks my butt in it. Michelle and I do like this card game. It also is based off of a book, which my lovely bride enjoyed.
I love that element of it, which I know we chatted about this before.
I think we talk about it every single time.
Probably.
Because it's a big deal to us. It's a big deal that they build it out of the book.
I love the books.
The thing is, too, is like their IPs are coming out. Or I shouldn't say IPs, but well, it is their IPs. Why not? I always just associate that with 𝙏𝙖, but we're not going to go into that. I did play Magic this last Monday with my son and another fellow person who comes, hello Cephas, who comes to our channel, Tom. You see him here sometimes. It reminded me why I love Alpha Clash so much.
Now, I think I said books. Really, there's just one book. It's me wishing there was more. This says that there's a part
Hear that,
one.
Garrett?
I'm really wondering when the novel, book 2, comes out. It ends on a great cliffhanger. One of the kind of taglines of this is that there's a lot of unexpected twists and turns. Really does keep you on your toes. There's comic books.
Yeah, the comic books look great. And actually,
Yeah, I have, and
oh, where are the cards? Oh, no.
oh, did we not
right
even bring the cards?
I'll have to
There
see if
they
I can find them. I have a whole bunch of cards. Love them. Some of the cards, a lot of cards here. Some of the cards actually have the comic book on it. Like a little. Oh, here we go. Here's
Yep.
one. Let's see if I can show this on the camera very well. I showed them before, but like they actually have a little cut out. It's coming at the end of this year. The second book. Several comic books. Yeah, I'm so excited about the comic books. Oh, I mean, and
so.
the novel.
That's what I was
But
trying to do.
thank you for the timing on that, Garrett. Appreciate that.
Oh, I have to wait.
It ends with a cliffhanger. I remember you telling me because
It was really good.
she doesn't like books that end in cliffhangers.
Well, I do, but you also don't because you're like, oh, if I don't have the second one, I have
Yeah.
to wait. But the comic books looked interesting, and the graphic novel looks good, just from the little glimpses that we've kind of seen online.
See, like
yeah,
some
if
of the cards have the comic cut. I know it's hard to see in the camera, but need to
Thanks,
thanks,
Great
great
Mustache.
mustache. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I really love this game as a card game. There's so many.
And I saw that they have the same artist. There was a little note about
it's
the
clever.
returning artist. So
Yeah.
it's cool. It's nice to keep it that same
Oh,
sort of version.
I love the artwork. It's so much fun.
Art makes things. We've said that
We've
before, too.
said that before, yeah. Whoop, that was loud. Sorry, chat. All right. So, that being said, I do feel guilty because
Well,
we've
yeah?
been playing the same decks.
It's-
I really need to make a deck. Art is
I-
expensive. You are correct, Grimwood.
when I like a deck, it seems to work really well. So.
I mean, she wins a lot. But yeah, we play the same decks over and over again. But I do, for all of our listeners who are listening that play Alpha Clash, if you're here, do you know any good formats to play with 3 people? Because our son likes to play. He's actually getting pretty good. He's actually the one that, him and I were the ones who were taught this at Origins back in Ohio.
Last summer.
Yeah, what month was that? I don't even remember. Regardless, we have the opportunity. We were asked, and I was excited to do it, but we get to do a spoiler of a card for their upcoming release. It is called Equilibrium. So it releases March 28th worldwide. Pre-orders are open right now. Go check it out on their website. Actually, I'll post a link on their website right now. And then
I see it says
believe
an
it's in chat, too.
audiobook version too.
I
so
did
that's
see that, an
cool.
audiobook version. That's kind of cool. Not.
I know. I tend to like.
She likes the books.
I like the books, but when you're busy, kind of walking around.
Oh, I did see that on the website,
Multiplayer
Garrett.
format?
But a fourth player is sometimes hard to come by. I mean, maybe we can teach a 5-year-old, right?
Yeah. It's close.
But, I mean, we'll figure that out. We need a fourth player. But right now, it's kind of like we've been taking turns doing the 2v2 and the who takes the winner and stuff like that. She wins all the time. I actually think,
No, I
where'd
think
we
you
put the
won.
deck? Oh, it's over there.
We're not as prepared.
That was just great.
No, it's kind of been a little bit. It was like quick play, but then Christmas and cons, and it's been busy. January's flying.
We did.
But-
We'll talk about the con
Yeah,
later. We went to a con this weekend and had a blast.
Well, it just kind of ties in because this is where you found out about Alpha Clash
At a con.
At a con.
Yeah.
So pick up some really great products.
Yeah. I mean, and their team, I've said this before, customer service speaks very highly to me. And their team at Origins put on a fantastic introduction, talking to my son and I and my daughter. But
Yeah, I was not there.
no. And they were willing to sit down and teach. At the time, he was 10. No, not. I don't know.
I don't know.
9, 10, or 11.
I
I
had
in
a-
there because apparently we're fried.
I was either pregnant or had a baby. Not sure. So.
But we'll keep moving forward here.
Anyway.
Like I said, pre-orders for Equilibrium are open worldwide with distributors all over the place. Team Covenant is offering a pre-order special with a promo card with a purchase of a booster box. It's cool. Honestly, if you're not sure about getting in the game, I suggest getting their 2-player. What do they call it? There's like a 2-player box. You see them on there. It says 2-player. Comes with 2 pre-made decks that are fantastic. Like, what kind of dance group?
Oh,
Is
Adam's
this,
telling jokes.
Is this a joke?
I think
This is a
there's
joke,
jokes.
right?
We interrupt this.
Adam, what is this joke? No, but so they have 2-player boxes. Adam.
All right.
Adam.
All right. There it is.
Con lines. Yes. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that.
I forget where you were.
No, it's good. The 2-player boxes
There
come
you
with
go.
2 pre-made boxes, or 2 pre-made decks. I'm excited if you couldn't tell. Ready to go. Boom, we can battle it out. If you're into card games, they are a lot of fun. Thank you, Daniel Stacy. But yeah, I know that they postponed the Cosmic Conquest. I always say it wrong, but I love the board game. We actually still have it.
Yep.
It's beautiful. It's sitting right over there, right?
I know.
Right
You
there.
organized
It's so
your whole
pretty.
shelf.
I organized
It
all my
looks
shelves, guys.
Beautiful in here.
Honestly, it did help me save money at the con because I went through all my shelves. I was like, whoa, I have all this stuff that I still would like to read and go through and show you guys and talk about. Coming end of February on Kickstarter. Awesome. I'm so glad you guys are restarting that. I knew it was coming up. I didn't have an exact date. So thank you so much for being here, Garrett, and clarifying that. The waiting game. There's a lot of that. Cephas, you are correct.
Waiting.
Not so much at page 2, though.
I have to say, yeah.
It ran smooth. I mean, but yeah, it's not a big con, which is nice. I think a little over 1,500 people.
But back to Alpha Clash.
Oh, sorry. Back to Alpha Clash. I'm always so excited. So Equilibrium coming out March 28th. That's a couple days after my birthday.
It is. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm excited. It's going to include 5 new contenders. For you people who don't know, the contenders are like your hero, the main person in your deck. They sit out. They're the ones that you base your health off of. And so right away when I showed my wife who the contenders were, she's like, oh, I seen that name. I seen that name. Oh, I seen that name. So it's really cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just kind of excited because they're, oh my goodness, what was the word I had for them before? Not side characters, but they weren't like main characters, but they had great lines, great scenes, great interactions with other characters. And you're like, oh, cool, they're kind of coming more front and center, being a contender instead of just being an assistant, a helpful character.
Should I show some art? I'll show
Absolutely.
some clarity
Yeah.
art. Let's see, ready?
Let's make this clear.
It's gonna get all over the screen, but let me know if you guys can see that. This is I believe they're calling it the I forgot what they're calling it. It's a
Supporting
poster.
characters.
The
Thank
poster.
you,
Supporting
Xenia.
characters. Yeah.
That's the one.
This is one of the supporting characters. This is Clarity.
No, she's like a main character.
Oh, well, thank you. See, she's read the book. She knows the way. She's calling me out on all the lore, guys.
I didn't know what you were trying to say.
No, I was trying to say like she's one of the focuses of this deck.
Yes. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but same
Yes.
idea. It's art is fun, and this game is fun. And what I really like about this game is, like I said before, the cost startup price is nothing near Magic. You don't need to dump in that kind of money. They're not dropping weekly new cards that you have to keep up with. Their customer support is fantastic. Like and outside of the game itself, which runs smooth, it's pretty easy to pick up. There's no mana locking for you people who play Magic the Gathering. It's smooth. It's
Every
smooth.
card is used.
Every card can be a resource.
Yeah.
We really need to play this on stream. They need to see you beat me.
Have we not? We've talked about it
we need to do it.
so much, and we haven't yet. We'll get that set up.
Maybe I'll actually beat you. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe
It might be. I'd probably be nervous enough, but yeah.
Awesome.
But
so, like I said, 5 new contenders. Very exciting to see how they play out. They're already, even the card we're going to reveal today has some mechanics to it that I'm excited that I don't fully know. I have not studied this as much as some of the other people out there who are playing this in tournaments and stuff like that. I also know it's really big down in Brazil, I believe it was. I mean, it's starting to grow and take traction. Like I said, I would love to see something just a little knock into Disney's La Llorona, or whatever that's called, and Magic the Gathering. Clearly, I have a lot of love for all these other companies. All right. So, I guess we'll just do the card reveal now. We'll get to that point. That's what anybody who's here for Alpha Clash, that's all they want to see is the new card. So, let me get rid of Clarity. Bye, Clarity. And let's see if we can get this new card up here. Let's see if I did this right. Oh, there it is. Look at that. First of all, really love the art. Really love the AI look. The not AI art. Be careful with that sentence.
Oh, yeah.
But the creature itself has the robotic, the gun, the power, the eyes, the what you're looking at, and it's a counter card, which is really cool. It's a counter to a play. You engage the target clash card with a bounty counter. If you do, that player diminishes 1 card. I don't know. Just seems very fun. Rat-a-tat-tat. Yeah, right?
it's very vivid. So like the
you
color.
beating me over and over again? Or biting me?
No, I meant...
Oh, the card. The card.
I'm looking
the
at
card, not me. Oh.
It's also pretty vivid.
I do. I like the art. It's really fun. It's a little bit like in your face, but it's nice. Obviously, it's in our face. It's on the computer screen.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not a card,
I like that though. It looks like it is 3D. Like that is about to come right out and clash.
So, for our people who don't know Alpha Clash, what is the clashes? What is that about?
In general.
In general, like from the book,
world.
from the lore, like why are your 2 decks, your contenders, battling?
Yeah, so I mean, right from the get-go, it's hard because I'm like, okay, make sure I don't do spoilers, right? But right from the beginning of the book.
Or kick the desk.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's the dog. I'm gonna blame our dog.
We should put a dog cam on our dog.
We should. So you're derailing
This is date
me.
night, guys. Sorry, you're dealing with us dating.
Yeah, seriously, thank you. Keep him focused. Oh my goodness.
If you were a pirate, I'm just kidding.
You quickly realize another world is, I guess you'd basically say, invading our world and changing up people, but they're not always aware of it. Kind of quickly, they're gaining these superpowers, and they want to all rise to the top. They call it the pull that they have. That's literally called the pull, and they.
She's trying to be vague because she doesn't want to give away too much secrets. She wants you to go read the book.
Go read it
because it's a good book.
Or the graphic novel. It looks
I mean,
really
if you're not
great
into
too.
books, there's a graphic novel that looks
and
beautiful.
an audiobook now.
And apparently an audiobook, which I did not know that.
So,
I need to keep better
there's-
up with news.
There's a lot of information out there, not just with Alpha Clash, but we try and keep up with a lot. But
Good morning,
hello.
Carlo Bonillo. How's it going?
So
We have the card reveal up right now, man. Check it out.
gun down.
Manila. I feel really.
So this looks like the character Lynn, Linn, and of course now I'm blanking on what that stands for. But yes, like you said, kind of robotic feel. So they're trying to rise up. They're trying to.
Great mustaches calling me out. So my shower thoughts earlier, what was something similar to that mustache, was.
Use
but
Open Legends.
I still want to really push Kylie and crew, Ridge and all of them to publish an RPG because I A TTRPG, of course, not the video game stuff. Tabletop RPG, because I'd be all over it. She would be all over it because she knows the lore, and we could have a ton of fun with that. So, yeah, no, it would be. It'd actually be. So I'm not a big superhero guy, and this has a really cool way of capturing like superhero, but also normies.
Yes,
right? You know,
that's
like
what I was trying to explain.
Because like, and that's
because you can't really say superheroes, but then you're like, but they have superhero powers. But there's an other universe that you quickly kind of become aware is trying to manipulate our world through these characters.
Too much.
Or not
I'm
our
just
world.
kidding.
The Alpha Clash. No, you kind of you figure that out pretty quickly in the beginning, but it causes chaos.
I'm gonna have to email him again and let him know that we will play test. We will play test this tabletop RPG.
Play test TTRPG. But that's why you're like, wait, aren't these characters on the same team? Wouldn't they be actually helping each other? Well, yes and no. Depends on when they've met and how they've met. And I think that's all I'm...
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of cool relationship things. I remember when she was reading it, and I mentioned this before, her gasping at the story. Like, it is that good.
They're short chapters. I think it's like over 120 chapters.
I know, you consumed it pretty quickly and enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it's fun to watch her enjoy. She did just recently enjoy another book that she edited, guys. Just throwing it out there. Mr. Kylie, if you would let Ridge know that my wife is an editor. Just saying. We'll talk later, buddy. But she was editing another novel recently, and it was really nice to watch her. And we'll talk about that.
A fantasy legends novel.
If you guys know Scrat.
Very similar, yeah.
A Squirrel Plays.
We'll have to do a Druid's Table review of his product at some point.
But right now, this is the card. This is the spoiler. This is what we get to spoil. We get to do that. That's so cool. But I'm going to have her edit Ironbound. Oh, see, look at that. Oh, that's exciting. Beta reader and editor. Nice.
Yeah.
Just saying. She's passionate about your product, so. All right, guys. Thank you so much for checking the card out. If anybody else wants to see it later on while we're streaming, let me know. I'll pop it back up.
Did we mention the bottom?
The trap and accessory and all that? I mean, they can read it.
I know. I'm just trying to remember. Like, it's...
Galaxy! What's up, buddy? Oh, no. Well, yeah, you're my buddy.
Yes.
But yeah, it is a trap and an accessory, so that is really cool. All right, let's.
I love it in blue. Oh, I'm like, okay, I want to use it now.
Well, I know I want to play now.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I'm like, all right, let's go play. It is a good game. I'm serious. Like, and honestly, you probably could use the cards in a tabletop style.
Well,
actually, now that I think about
we've done it before with Munchkin. With the card game Munchkin, because of our littler kids, we were like, hey, here's your character and your items, and we did a whole
Look at me thinking, guys. Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
But yeah, it'd be bad
that's true. That's true. That one does for sure. I might be able to pull up a little bit more art. The problem is it's not going to be sized for the screens. It might get messy because they actually have some of their booster packs. Let me see what I can do here.
Yeah.
Michelle's going to talk to you while I play around.
I am. Hi, guys.
Galaxy. This is from a card game called Alpha Clash. I forgot what part of the world you're in because I think
it's like 3 a.m. for you right now.
Yeah.
Galaxy.
We'll have to get you into some Alpha Clash. It's a fun little card game if you're into it.
I really think we got to adjust our setup on our end down here and be able to do a game so we can have some sort of like top-down camera and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I would love to show this for sure.
Or we could just go down to the actual Avenue Studios studio and use the setup there.
Yeah, at Valo Gaming, the art is fantastic. I mean, and I'm excited. I just pre-ordered the first comic book earlier today. Because what's funny is I've been lately craving a good comic. So, and I hear these guys are good writers, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to see. Yeah. Yes, let's play.
Well, and I'm interested in, if you're talking about the Alpha Clash. I'm very interested in because it says after the Clash, and I don't know if that means, what else is happening throughout the book timeline, or is it afterwards too, because it ends on such a cliffhanger.
What?
I want more info.
Sorry, it's blocking the screen. Give me a second.
Oh,
now it's not even going to show. Look at that. What is that nonsense? I did something wrong.
The artwork's better than a black rectangle.
Dang it.
It really
all
is.
Right. Well, that didn't work. That's all right. Yes, I want to remove that. I don't know why it didn't show. All right.
Because we're trying to do it on the fly.
You know what? Maybe we'll just show it on our Discord. We'll have to join our Patreon to see it.
Amazing.
Yeah, Torque Therapy. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No.
Oh.
There's a character.
Yeah, well, I can show you.
Yeah.
Let me show you. I'm pretty excited about it. It does look really good. I was typing in 𝙏𝙖𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. That's how you find Alpha Clash, not.
It might be. No, I know what you're talking about now. So this is where I can't read.
You can't
and
multitask with me like this.
He's a multitasker.
No.
Yeah. And on the fly stuff, and then
on the fly. Well, it didn't work this time.
No.
But
Usually, it's because I'm here. Technology and I do not.
It's just part of date night.
We don't. Technology and I don't get along.
You and technology do not get along. This is truth. All right. Well, we'll pull it up later. I want to talk about some other things too. I'm pretty excited. Jacob needs his comic cravings quelled by cosmic crossover card clashes.
Love it.
This is why you're here, Adam, because you just, I love alliteration. I love it.
Now say it 5 times fast.
He could do it though. That's the thing. He could say it 5 times fast. Oh, don't look. Ah.
Yeah, all the. It's
Oh, wrong
like,
one. Don't look at that one either.
What's it called when you're just...
Almost there. There we go.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
guys. I did want to show you this because I can.
You went all like meta gaming. It was like meta streaming there.
But Michelle was telling me that this is a character in the game that... What were you saying about Paul?
Well, and this is where I like the novels in a way because you develop your own image. This particular artwork for the Paul character is he's older than what I was picturing. I was kind of picturing a younger guy, but still the artwork is great. I'm very excited to see him. Yeah,
Fan favorite Paul.
Yeah. It was really cool to be like, oh, he's a contender now. Okay.
So, well, I'm excited to see how he plays out and what kind of things synergize with him because I don't know, and that's what's exciting.
Yeah.
So
Well,
head
obviously
over.
food.
I mean, food drives me. All right. Well, head over to Alpha Clash. I can relink their website here in a minute. I already linked it once. I believe it is in the comments below. But their art's fun, their game's fun, and it's based off of lore, which y'all know is great.
Words and books.
All right.
Next will be a movie. No.
A movie?
I heard Avenue Studios does movies. No.
Hey,
Where you at, Daniel?
we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So, Paige, over the weekend, we went to Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo number 2.
Yes.
Yeah, I did that.
You did.
Page 2, as it's called. We had a blast. We ran our homemade Love, Death, and Monsters. Who's Daniel? Which is something we are going to be kickstarting in possibly May. If you guys haven't had a chance, we had a trailer come out, but we've been running it with our patron supporters. Daniel's been playtesting this for a long time. We are doing it in DC-20, but I'd love to have it in some other systems too.
Which Open Legend, though, Daniel.
Started this in Open
Yep.
Legend. Yeah.
So it's kind of been in playtesting in a few other systems.
Correct, but I meant like
as far
Pathfinder,
as-
5th edition.
Yeah.
Got it out without gagging. Too bad. But there's also now Nuts and Ironbound and Plaguebound. I don't know. There's a lot of systems that we could be torturing this into. Regardless, it's a murder mystery, and I had a ton of fun. We had, how many tables did I have go off?
4. Was it 4? Well, Sunday got dicey. Was it... One game didn't because the weather down in Pennsylvania got
It was awesome.
really snowy. We were used to it being up more north there, but it was we had an interesting drive home.
Oh, it was
Survived.
exciting. It was like an adventure in real life.
Yeah.
I'm nuts, I know. Regardless, we had great feedback. We had so much fun playing. It was busy and it was awesome.
We met a lot
of great people. Like my brain just went all the people. I could like literally go back to each table and look at each one of them. And what I like about it is we actually had one guy play it twice. Glenn, awesome. Yep. Glenn, who is often in our chats, huge supporter of Avenue Studios. He played it twice and said that both were a good time.
And that was a unique factor because you're thinking, oh, a mystery, well, can you only do it once? But for me, but like I was interacting with other people, but bouncing back and forth, helping you with some parts of it. And it was fun for me to listen every time. The players are different.
well, we all know I get crazy.
Also that the
doing
way
my voice.
their path that they choose with how they want to try and solve the mystery was different. So there was enough variety.
I
that you
even
could play
changed the
again.
fisherman's name.
Yeah, well, yes.
Daniel,
Then
we were driving home and poor Daniel, he cracked up laughing when I told him what I used for the fisherman's name.
Close enough.
Guess you have to find out what it was.
I didn't
it was a good time.
realize.
We
But
all go ahead.
Yeah. No, it was neat to meet people that were also really excited to see this product
Grab my-
and what we can do.
Grab Battletech game. The
Oh, what you got?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was really cool. They had a flea market on Saturday morning. Thank you. And and I found a guy who had this for sale for $10. This is the Battletech Alpha Strike. Now Mason's been getting into Battletech, and not only this book is like harder to find, and so we got a really good deal on it. And the guy was just like, "Hey, as long as you're going to be using it and stuff like that." And now the gentleman and I have connected, and he's working on with his buddy on a space war gaming game. It looked really cool. And we're actually going to go, they're having a con 2 hours from here in March. We're going to go to that.
Decently local, yeah.
So it's been awesome. We met really cool people. We got to run into Jordan from Elder Goblin Games. Of course, we saw, what product were you doing? What product were we doing at the con? Or the one that we showed for Alpha Clash today? T-Dog, by the way, welcome. I will happily tell you what products we were doing when I know which one you're talking about. But yeah, it was really cool because Indy, the gentleman we met, inviting us to all kinds of stuff like that. Yes, exactly, Cephas. Exactly. So, very, very nice book that we got. It was really great. And it was a great time. And let's see, what else? We saw
DM
Tales, Wes. We saw
Grimwood Games.
Bob the World Builder. Professor Dungeon Master
Stephen Glicker
from Roll for Combat,
who played in the Love, Death, and Monsters.
Sorry, T-Dog. We were running a murder mystery in DC 20. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. I feel like I've seen T-Dog's name around here. I don't know why my brain is having a hard time connecting the dots.
It's because usually there's a
I met King Hodop from the DC 20 community.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
Yep.
Man, it was a good time, and it's a smaller con. It was under 2,000 people, I'd say. It was fun. It was a good time. Very personal. I felt like we met people, and you got to
you kept seeing them.
Yeah.
Well, and not just that, but the you call it like the security, the greeters, the front door people. Amazing. Ron and his wife Jen were all over the place. You just kind of be like, oh hey, there they are.
Ron, who runs it.
Runs it? Yeah. And
his volunteers.
Amazing. That's what, yeah.
I mean, they were
the crew they had.
The customer service. I'm big on customer service. If I get bad attitude, I'm done. Like I ain't playing this game. And Alicia, she actually is a YouTube too. We should probably shout her out sometime. But she is a bubbly, joyful person. They had bologna.
Got us cookies. Alicia got us cookies. They're delicious. From
cookies. That's what she remembers from the con. Cookies.
Well, they were con-related cookies, man. And now I don't remember what were they. Critical hit cookies. I'm pretty sure there's like a local place down there. Anyway, great.
It was good.
But there was Tony and Bill.
They were awesome too. It's just they had a great group of volunteers around them. Yep. So if you're considering it next year, they already have sales up. People are already buying it. And yes, Xania, it went really well. People enjoyed the DC 20. For one of our games, we had a couple show up. And they thought it was a board game. And I was like, hey, listen, I understand if you don't want to play a board game. Or if
that was your other one. That was Wizard's Garden.
Same idea. DC 20.
Right. But it was actually, it was neat because it was more of a kid's game.
It was more of a kid's
version.
game.
So it was just neat to see what Avenue Studios products we can eventually would love to put out there.
Get more products published.
Yeah. But anyway, these two people.
So these people showed up and they're like, oh, we were expecting a board game. I'm like, well, you don't have to run, but if you want to, it's fine. They stayed and had a blast.
That was the table that they almost full circled Nat 20s and Nat 1s.
No,
I think.
They did.
It was like they did, but then it almost went back.
They did.
Like everyone got a Nat 20. I think most of them got.
But they picked up the DC 20 stuff real quick, Zaxania, and it was and we had a great time.
Yeah.
Great for storytelling. So. Once again, I want to see Alpha Clash in a tabletop roleplay setting. Just saying. if Mr. I won't push it. All right, fine. But we ran into who else? Want to talk about the book that you were touching?
Well, yes. So,
but not yet.
No, we can. There was, as far as vendors, we didn't really get a chance until
we were busy. She was an amazing secretary. I tell you, we didn't bring any kids, so I mean, we were 5 kids free. That means this woman's brain was full throttle. And I'll tell you what, she's getting all blushing now. It was amazing to have this woman be my secretary. Like, she had a notebook, she's taking notes, like she's debriefing us on the way home of like who the people we were talking to, because you see so many. And
the Chris guy, but we didn't ever get his card.
No, we got.
There was someone doing a documentary about tabletop gaming. If anyone has his info, it was good. It was my first con, actually, just to put that out there. Besides, DM Tales, if you're listening, I went to @𝙏𝙖𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙏 last year with a 2-month-old and some of our older kids.
That doesn't count. She was hardly at the con.
No.
She was focused on the baby.
Carried him around. Everyone's like, what?
Grimwood does have his info.
Oh, beautiful.
Actually, I think Wes sent us his info now that I think
Probably.
about it. Actually, I think he...
But...
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
For my first con, it was just a really amazing experience. Like, he and the kids have gone to things before. I'm like, it's about my, time for me to go.
Yeah.
I need a turn. So.
They all just want to hang out with me because I'm awesome.
What? Like Emmett from the Lego movie.
I'm awesome. All right.
But yeah, so one of the, by the time we finally got to, journey around, there's a couple people I want to shout out. We met a lovely young lady named Ari, who's an proofreader, editor, artist, and she was working with a game.
We'll show business cards. She was working with
Fox
them.
and Board Games, a role-playing
which we're going to contact them
board
too.
games. And she was just lovely. She was playing in one of Jacob's games, which is why we got chatting with her.
She actually started out the game with a statement that said, hey, my first experience with Dungeons & Dragons was not good. She had a bad experience. And so we had Glenn at the table. So for you to know Glenn is a big supporter of DC20 and Avenue Studios. And so we all, we just played the best game we could play. And her and her mom walked away saying they had an amazing time. And it was quite special to have them there. And she figured it out, the murder mystery, almost on point. It was epic. Because some other guys were like a little like, well, wait, how did that connect? And stuff like that. Yeah, Glenn is an amazing guy. She was
like, this is what I think. But yeah, it was fun to see.
Yeah, but she was literally just like, I think this and this and this and this and this and this. And there was like one little point where it was like a little fuzzy. He is a good GM too, for sure. He ran us in some stuff at the con, which you look forward to. I think this summer it's going to be on our channel. Glenn's going to be doing stuff, so.
CCC.
Pretty excited.
Anyway.
Yeah.
With his little system. Which was neat.
But
I didn't get a chance. He ran it slightly at the con for you guys. But
well, I think Dan said it twice.
I think so. But I was trying to do other work.
She was secretarying. So that's the word, right, guys?
Yeah.
Secretary?
It is now.
Man, but we also met these guys from a tabletop game called Consortium. The book's on its way. I'm hoping to go over that. He actually doesn't live far from us, so maybe we can get him in studio. We hung out with a guy, Dean
and his son Brandon.
His son, yeah.
Also pretty local.
They are not far and may come to the studio also.
We had to go, about 6 hours away to meet some local people. But it's great. This is what brings people together like that.
We'll see how that all plays out, though. You know how it all goes. And then one other product that really stuck out to us. First of all, customer service.
Yes.
Once again. Bright, open, approachable, friendly.
And of course, they had a book. So that catches my eye, is book products. But this was Justin Autumn is the author and the illustrator of a book called...
Hold on.
Uh-oh, what happened?
So Galaxy, yes. I learned in talking with my foreign customers, players, all the abovers. Wow, that's really bad. That, in Europe, when you say I'm traveling 6 hours, exactly. They were like, wait, you drove 6 hours to go hang out with people? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Barely went into another state, like one state.
Welcome to the U.S. Galaxy, if you ever come to the U.S., we could show you some awesome stuff. But, sorry, I digress.
It'll take you a lot of time. The your book here. I'm
I know.
super excited.
She's very excited about this book, guys. Partially because the gentleman who wrote it, Justin
Autumn. Yep.
he was, once an once an educator, always an educator, right?
It's true. Yes.
He is an elementary educator.
teacher,
So this book spoke to us right away. Go ahead, take it.
All right. So right off the bat, you've got. Oh, I'm backwards. I'm here. For me, again, the artwork. Artwork is gonna speak volumes, and it shows right away that this is something very kid-friendly. And then the title, A Year of RPGs, I said, wait a minute, we've kind of already done that on Avenue Studios.
Adam.
We went through once a month. Was that last year?
I think it was. Or was it the year
Years
before?
ago?
Oh no, Adam, correct us.
Wow.
It was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago because
Oh man.
it's been busy.
Yeah.
But we did, I was not really involved as much.
I mean, you were busy
Yeah.
You were
more
making
with
babies.
Little kids. But
producing.
help me out. Now I'm blanking. It was like January Jaunt, and then you do a theme with that March Mechs maybe. But anyway,
No, keep going. Keep going. This is exciting.
something that was like Horror October. I failed.
All right.
Anyway, but the point is, I was like, hey, this book is called A Year of RPGs, and Avenue Studios is also in the process with DC-20 doing sort of once a month themed show here with Eddie Imperius from the DC-20.
Oh, you're talking about our penguins?
I'm talking about the penguins.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in November we had the
I
Thanksgiving.
love the penguins too.
December we had the Christmas themed penguins.
But now I do Valentine's.
Coming soon to the stream near you is going to be the February Valentine's Day themed penguins. And anyway, so long story short, I was like, this is super relatable for what we are doing. I can read you the back. This book contains 12 holiday-themed instant play RPGs. And it's designed for 3 to 6 people. You're split into the roles of the game master and players. But then this was the catch line that got me. It said, a typical game lasts 2 to 3 hours, but the memories last a lifetime. Light on rules, heavy on fun. Another direct quote from the very simple back of the book. And for
It's
me,
also filled with puns. It's got really unique crafts that you do while you're playing your RPGs.
but like you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Some of it includes candy because many of these, so each of these Year of RPG themes has to do with whatever holiday is for that month. So, for example, October is a Halloween themed, which it's not scary, it's not gory, it's really funny. Actually,
It's very family friendly.
Very
and that,
family
We
friendly.
like family friendly things, obviously.
and you can use candy corn or other pieces of candy for, you get like bonus and different benefits.
Well, you meta currencies, like your hero points or stuff like that. They have theme specific things, and it is filled with puns. And we do happen to love penguins.
Penguins and puns.
We're not doing Valentine's Day.
Yes, we are. But I also loved that not only is it really simple, but then they also give you
Thank you, Zaxania.
But they give you a walkthrough. There is an example.
It's pretty cool. Like
Every holiday has an example of a script, not a script that you'd, but like
it's like
dialogue.
an overview.
Yeah, an example with the dialogue, and again also filled with puns. There's a character that was a tree in the October one, and he says, "Let's make like a me and leaf."
Oh.
And the other one's like, anyway. But they go, the variety was really cool, and the fact that you could kind of like most of these what am I trying to say? Like if you're at a holiday party, you just bring this and then you just pick it up and play it. It'd be super easy to just play at a family gathering. They're centered around times when you are together as a family. Like,
well, that's why they are kept 2 to 3 hours because and it's a really good way to introduce people who are like, so what is this you do with your life? You're a professional dungeon master? And they're like, well, yeah, I do. Yes, I like to call it collaborative storytelling with dice. Would you like to see how this works? And he pulled out this really cool book with some really cool art that he's done himself.
all of it. He did the whole
And he play
thing
it with
himself.
them because
Now, if you're wondering, what about
oh, just Grimwood. Yes. We weren't
Actually-
calling people. We weren't pointing fingers.
I have a couple interesting thoughts here as we have like Galaxy though. But like Galaxy's not going to have Thanksgiving in November.
Oh,
we should talk to Justin about making a worldwide year of RPGs, because it's actually, this is just dawning on me, it would differ in different countries. But not saying that this is exclusively
but the thing is,
American.
I mean, he'll get the idea. She'll get the idea. Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Because when you think of Thanksgiving or
food gathering, it's
they're pretty. Yeah.
It would still be doable. It's just, but so
she's
which
reviewing
brings
the product before we actually announce we're reviewing the product. She's going nuts, guys. It's great.
But my other
she
thought,
loves it. This is passion.
My other thought with that though was, perhaps you were wondering, what do we do with a month that does not have a holiday? And so, for example, there's August. It says
August has plenty of holidays. Birthdays.
Well, yeah, interesting.
Birthdays
so August needs a holiday, and then you're going through, and it's a group of sentient foods must create a new holiday for the month of August. So, really, that right there,
that's cool.
Kind of like, well, if we don't have Thanksgiving in our country, we'll just do the August one. And
oh, that's awesome. I'd eat stuffing and cranberry sauce every day. Me too, Cephas. I love cranberry sauce. People think I'm nuts, but I love cranberry sauce. Man, well, we saw lots of people. We've met a lot of people. I met a guy. I made a friend. His name's Kevin.
Yeah.
I made a friend.
It was really cool.
It was awesome. He kept coming back and hanging out with me, and we just kind of really connected on a lot of things.
And because it was that small, we kept seeing the same people around.
I mean, there was 2 Kurts, one with a K, one with a C.
Yeah.
That's how we kept track. That's how she kept track of them for me. I also, because I'm maybe a bit of an extrovert, just saying, maybe. I was on cloud 9 the whole time. My poor wife, though. It was great. It was good. Ron put on a good show. We had a good time. Good, solid people. Cool panels. Normal con issues. It's loud.
Well, you guys, Avenue Studios made it very loud by shoving 3 tables together to do your Goblin Gauntlet. Avenue Studios Goblin Gauntlet in Pathfinder.
Hi, Tay.
Hello.
Yeah, we did. So, we had 14
You put 6,
people?
they put, hey, we can hold up to 16 people, and I think 14.
Well, 16 signed up, 14 showed up.
Or something like that. Yeah. Whatever it was. Yep. So 14 people plus co-DMing with Daniel and Jacob.
And she was helping. And Kristen was helping. It was quite the team.
Bouncing around.
It was, I had a lot of fun. I did kill a player's character. Thank you, Grimwood. You hit that one right on the head. I did. I killed him.
It's Goblin King there.
Goblin King.
Powerful. But it was really neat.
Mari Ascension Day.
There was a lot of people who stopped and would ask Kristen and I, like, what is going on here? Because you have Daniel and Jacob are dressed up. They look nice and dapper and handsome. And then you've got 14 people that got so into it. Everybody was just, like, standing up. But they also rotate. So there was a lot of, like, they're sitting down and they move around.
Just keep going. You keep going.
I know. You're laughing at chat.
I mean, anyway. Grimwood took his character, climbed up the side of the building, ran across the rooftop, and then dropped down and stabbed the main bad guy.
It was worth it.
By himself. He did a ton of damage. Did he crit? I don't remember. I think he ended up just doing a ton of damage. And so there he is on the second floor of this keep building with a goblin and multiple goblins and the Goblin King. And it was awesome. So he actually, I feel like, spurred everybody forward. I felt like everybody was a bit nervous, and he just did this thing. I mean, he died, but in my eyes, Dave from Grimwood Games, your character died heroically. May he rest in peace.
But it was neat. There was I think there was like 3 guys that were already play together. They're, friends that have been playing TTRPG for a long time. But then you had some newer people too, if I understood correctly.
Yeah, we had some people that had never played tabletop and then never played Pathfinder. Yeah. So,
but they were able to pick it up. I guess that was just, kudos to you guys being able to integrate them.
You speak highly of your husband.
I do.
I appreciate that.
It was neat.
It was a good time. There was a lot going on. There were some big games. I saw another Pathfinder game going on. They were running the Kobold one, which I can't think of the name of it right now. They looked like they were having a blast. I loved seeing many tables stand up, get excited. I saw Dave from Grimwood running a big game with Ironbound, I believe it was, and I could tell all the people were getting engaged. I know, Cephas, we got to fix that.
Yeah.
And so it was really cool. Just there was a lot of engagement, and honestly, the price point isn't too bad for a con. And it's a good time. So next year, Page 3 is already open for people to sign up and buy their tickets. The Gold Pass is out. I saw people commenting on the Facebooks.
A lot of the vendors were like, "Yeah, I'm coming back next year. I'm getting a spot now."
Actually, some of the vendors I spoke to said they had a wonderful weekend, monetarily. So it's really good.
Just like relaxed. I don't know how to explain it. It's just you just kind of be like, "Hey, I've seen you before." Or...
It is a really big trip of a flight for you. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Cephas, this was in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
But technically, what's the town it was in? King of Prussia area?
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the town.
Well, I mean, yeah, Googling Page 2. I
If you look up Page 2, it's actually on tabletop events, so you should be able to find it. I mean, I have the giant, massive 4 screens for me. Like, Oaks, I think you are correct.
That sounds correct. I don't know.
I do like running really big games. I'm kind of nuts like that. And so this Sunday, if you're in the area, Sunday, if you're in the area of Avenue Studios, you guys could join me, and I think it's you.
Sure.
Yeah, it's you. Why not? At Millennial Games, which is our local game store, I'm running Goblin Gauntlet there. So if you are watching the stream and you're not commenting for whatever reason,
you can bump up the numbers to maybe we could get to 16 next time. I think that would be hilarious to see.
I could do it because I'm awesome. I'm just kidding.
Well, without Daniel's help, though, I don't know. I'm not going to be as good as Daniel. You guys have a great teamwork down with what you're doing.
Daniel just puts up with me and does a good job at it.
Right.
I tell you, Daniel is skilled. It was at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks, PA.
Yeah. Nice.
It does sound like a dungeon. Honestly, Zach Zaney, it kind of felt that way. And we still got some RP in, which was really cool. Who was the one guy? Kurt RP'd really well. He was playing a fortune-telling wizard, and he was getting into the RP.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. It was good. I had a blast. There was even some cosplayers there. There was a beholder walking around and big old blow-up beholder.
Not as many kids apparently as last year. I didn't go last year.
Last year had a lot more children.
Yep. It's because both Daniel and Kristen and us, we did not bring our kids, so that was like probably...
Dave was Leroy Jenkins, yes. Galaxy, that is very kind of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Your words are... I'm getting a little fluttery over here. I'm not tired. We're still recuperating. Lucky enough, I don't think we caught any con crud. There was a moment where I was like, but it was just exhaustion.
Well, because then Jacob drove through
I drove home.
All that snow. It would have been a really easy 6-hour drive or so if it hadn't been for the snow.
You are correct, Adam. Goblins are fun. Yeah, I mean, I honestly enjoyed driving through the snow. It was a good time, and it was quite the adventure.
Meanwhile, Daniel, Chris, and I are like, all right, just gonna try and sleep.
I would say Daniel had no stress. He looked at peace. At least he pretended to, which was nice. Thank you, Daniel. That's part of the experience. You know, Cephas, I did that last con. No.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, last con I picked up something. I was like, bleh.
Yeah.
That was Origins.
Well, you did a little bit, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
This Monday, it was a crash day for sure, but
yeah,
we recovered. It didn't go downhill. We're gonna keep moving forward.
Right.
No, it was a good time. It was, for me, being a first actual experience.
The game is at... I'd have to check my email. I believe it's 11.
We have to be there early.
Right.
So, if you show up
Daniel,
at 11...
if you're there...
If you show up at Millennial Games at 11, you'll at least be really early, if not right on time. So... 11, Daniel says 11.
There it is. Thank you, Daniel. I thought so, but because you asked.
Yep. Second guessing.
Awesome. Well, guys, what an awesome time. We got to share some Alpha Clash spoilers for the upcoming release, Equilibrium. if you're looking for a really cool tabletop game or trading card game that has a bit of a different feel than Magic, but still has that competitive fun, and my wife will beat you in it for sure. She beats me almost every time. Check it out, Alpha Clash. I already put the link. It is in our comments. I can put it again if you want it to. We got to show the card Gunned Down. I'll show it again because it was cool. Thank you for hanging out, Galaxy. I appreciate that. And so, yeah, I mean, here's the card. This is the spoiler. And then if you can follow over there at Alpha Clash's website, they're actually releasing a spoiler every couple of days. They got a list of them. Check them out. If you get a chance, check out page 3 because page 2 was awesome. And I mean, that's about it for us. We're really just hanging out with you people. Cephas, thank you for the support earlier, by the way. That did not go missed. You are awesome. I really appreciate it. And now I have to put it towards Civilization 7. No. Adam.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Adam.
Wait, yeah, yes.
So I'm mixing up games. Sorry. Adam is correct. This Saturday at some point in time.
Typical 9.
Is it?
Yeah,
good,
our time.
I'm not in it.
No, it's me, actually. I'm going to be playing...
She's playing a character, guys.
With Daniel.
Saturday night.
And Adam and someone else.
Oh,
but
and some of the stuff they're talking about is wild.
Yeah, Tales from Elsewhere. I'm pretty excited about it because it's kind of that westerny, steampunky sort of feel.
Look at Grimwood Games is calling us out and stuff we're not saying, too.
Oh, thank you. Guys, if you weren't keeping us on track...
So seriously, tune in Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. These guys are going to be playing. I'll be watching. I'm actually be running a game.
Yeah.
But not that game. I'm pretty excited. It's Tales from Elsewhere. It looks very interesting. And my wife, you're playing what, Lady Jane?
I mean, yeah. Spoiler. No.
Oh, whoopsies. And then, yes, in March, I'm sure we'll announce it again. I'll be running games at 𝐴CLESICON. It's in PA North, New Jersey area.
Similar direction we were before.
Whoop, right around, just over the water, right?
Yep. Maybe we'll even head to the ocean.
We are heading to the ocean. We are heading to the ocean.
We did it last year for our son's birthdays, who end up being born. They're not twins, but they're exactly 5 years apart.
And
one day, that's right. This year, going to the beach for this guy's birthday.
I love water. I want to touch the ocean. It's like my thing. I just want to smell it.
So any excuse to go to 𝐴CLESICON so we can be just that much closer.
It's real if I just like going to 𝐴CLESICON because I run games in this epic building and it's a good time.
It is neat. And that's the one I was at, but it'll be fascinating this year without... Oh, we'll probably bring all the kids, but maybe not being a 2-month-old. Or maybe we could... leave them home. Not alone, but anyway. I'm tired.
Apparently we're still talking about this one, guys. Thank you for being part of Date Night, where we talk about what we do with our children for cons. Zacxania, was actually debating on going to the PAX that's up there, but you know what? Not this year. It's too much. But I would love to go up there.
PAX?
Yeah, there's a PAX East. We went to PAX East.
Used?
Yeah, Zacxania, send us the con that you want us to go to, and we'll try.
Figure it out.
Actually, if we go to a Boston con, that means we have to see Cephas too. Avoid the PAX. Yeah, I mean, it's too big, I hear.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
All right. Well, we've taken up enough of your guys' time.
PAX Unplugged. That's
DCC. Dungeon Crawl Classics. Yes, I like Dungeon Crawl Classics. I'm not sure. This is starting to get wild. I love it.
Here we go.
But all right, thank you so much for.
No, that would be so neat. I think the best part.
Oh, it's a Dutch Comic-Con.
Oh, that would be really neat.
That would be really cool. Galaxy, I would love to make that happen. I mean, you know.
I think for me, one of the craziest things about going to this con was I met people that I've only seen like online, and then I actually was like, "You're real."
We have nerds too. Actually, the Netherlands has a lot of nerds.
Well, someday.
We had Matt Mercer. You had...
I didn't know that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, man.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having date night with Michelle and I.
we will make it.
Man, I could
goal
just
to
keep
get
going with
more-
this chat. I mean, these guys are great.
Well, see, I got to meet these people in person now too.
That's true.
Some of them
That's
there. I recognize.
I would love. I want to see Cephas's BattleTech collection. That's what I want. I want Mason and I to go see Cephas's BattleTech collection, and then he's got to beat us because, you know.
He's had more experience.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's.
Meet the
Oh,
Fox.
wow. Yep.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
You met. Galaxy met Matt Mercer.
I think that he was just there over the winter.
Yeah. No, it'd just be cool. Going to the page was like seeing old friends, meeting a lot of new ones. Really fun. Very
I
friendly.
definitely feel like I missed some people, so sorry if you didn't get the shout out.
I know.
Oh, you know who I saw? I saw Dan from Avenue Studios
Hey,
and Kristen.
we
They were
knew
doing
it.
autographs.
They did.
They did autographs.
We got.
Oh, I did meet Matt Mercer.
Matt Mercer.
There it is.
More alliterations tonight.
He is so sweet.
That's so cool.
That's fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Glenn and I were geeking out about Doctor Who stuff because he's like made it a goal to meet every doctor in person at different cons. So it's awesome. You know, like what a fascinating world we live in. Meet people that
Every time I go to say goodbye to you guys, either chat keeps going or my wife does, and I love every part of it. But yeah, so you know, signing autographs. Daniel and Kristen did that. It was great.
Yep.
It was great. All right,
I
guys.
didn't get anything signed. I'll have to.
Thank you so much once again for joining us on date night. I will hopefully catch up with all of you later, and we will see you guys next time. This has been another. I'm just kidding.
Fascinating, wonderful, awesome production.
Dan's exit here. Check out our Patreon if you wish to see more of this and support our date nights because they're fun. Check it out. For now, though, good night, y'all.
Bye, guys.